Five, four, three, two, one, and you're live. Again, I'm not going to be talking so loud because of this lovely coronavirus that is going on, and people do not know how to behave themselves. And there's the eldest. And people are buying things up like hotcakes in the stores. Did you rinse out my? Yeah, you did. And people are freaking out buying toilet paper. Don't get me started. That's the God and the devil. Toilet paper, diaper wipes, paper towels. That's the God and the devil. All joking aside, I was trying to bring light to the subject. That's my God and devil right there. Coca-Cola, caffeine. That's what makes me fat. And I need to quit my last addiction. Anyway, this video is probably going to be one of my most I got tongue-tied. Interesting exposés. Yes. This is a battle I have done with for a good part of my life. That's my mail, you fart knocker. Anyway, yesterday I was doing a video dealing with, a part of what I am, a part of my culture, a part of things I've studied, things that I enjoy. And I had someone come in and ask me for help. I muted a lot of the conversation because the conversation was very dark. And I will tell you all a little bit about the conversation because this person was telling me they didn't have a mental problem. And luckily that they didn't have their name out there. So I do not feel any wrong in sharing what they told me. They told me that Satan came to them and told them to rape and kill animals. Now I'm going to tell y'all something. As I was saying yesterday, I very much believe, now I don't know if they're angels, demons, aliens, whatever, but I have my own familiar that's an entity of sorts that actually I had almost a possession of sorts that I actually have him. He almost possessed me and it was my own fault. And I actually had to have an exorcism performed. And I'm going to explain something where they actually say the devil comes and possesses you and Satan comes and talks to you. It is false. If the devil does exist, he wouldn't want to deal with any of us, just to tell you that for a point blank and honest answer, because we would be a waste of his time. He has better things to do than waste his time on insignificant, imperfection creatures where he is a perfect creature. He wouldn't waste his time on us. One, he wouldn't want innocent creatures. He punishes in the Bible bad people. So why would he want an innocent life? Why would he want animals? People are very fickle. People are very unwise on these things, and they do not pay attention, and they need to stop. As a witch, it pisses me off that they blame the devil, God, angels and demons, voices. I'm sorry. When I say the deities, I hear them. It's actually not verbal words. I hear spirits talking. There's a difference. When I say I hear spirits, it's the dead. Okay? People that died. Okay? There's a difference. I'm actually a clairvoyant psychic. There's a fucking difference, okay? Deities, gods, goddesses, things like that, they do not talk to us. They move through nature. When you ask them to give you a sign, like when I'm casting and I ask them, can you give me a sign? Can you speak with me? It gets real quiet, or it gets really windy, or it starts raining, or something like that. It's not verbal words. And that's where people get the basic miscommunication on them talking to you. That's where people don't understand between verbal and nonverbal. And that's where, as a witch, it does piss me off. And people need to understand that they're not going to physically come talk to you. The devil, Satan, would not waste his time on flawed beings. They would not come tell you to rape an animal, to stalk children, or to kill children. They haven't, a child's not going to go to hell. Okay? So if hell did exist, which I feel there's tears because I believe in purgatory, I believe in limbo. I believe there's different places in hell as a witch, most definitely. Because where would all the sick fucks go that rape, murder, kill people mercilessly? I do not believe they get reincarnated. No. I'm sorry to tell you. No. I believe that they are people that are born without souls. They're born wrong. So that's why they're that way. They're empty vessels. They're vessels that a soul could not be brought into that being at that time. So I think what had happened is it was a pregnancy that was forced, a pregnancy that wasn't meant to be. And I know that sounds kind of messed up. So if you're forcing something, maybe a spell, a wish, forcing something, making somebody love you that doesn't love you, you're going to have something born wrong. Maybe doing something wrong in your past, or you're going to have something rot. You reap what you sow, and you bring something in this world that's messed up. Now, I think perhaps somebody was messing with me yesterday, and I really hope that they were, because for their sake, I am turning them into YouTube, because that was really messed up. I'm an animal activist. Someone coming and saying that they want to rape animals and kill them, that's crossing a line for me. I even have a problem eating meat, and I actually want to stop eating meat, to be honest. I want to be a strict vegetarian as much as possible. So someone coming and saying that, and I literally had to start, and it's in my live chat where this shit was happening. And it gets me to the point where I like doing live videos, and I know a lot of my audience likes me doing live videos. And to me, it seems like people don't want me doing live videos. And that's where my audience, where I have my subscribers, they like me doing live videos. And it seems that they're trying to limit me to do live videos. And it seems like I'm getting attacked for that. And I wonder if it's people that from past videos that I deleted are coming in bothering me, or whatever the case may be. Adrian, bring me the phone. And I don't know if that's what it is. So
Simple ISD.
Call from Tim.
hold up, thought. Hello. I think it's dealing with something else, guys. Hold up. Okay. Sorry. It was something dealing with something else. It was really important. I just had to listen to it real quick. Sorry about that inconvenience. Anyway. So back to what I was saying. Before my cat dropped my tape, I've been working on my Book of Shadows, tape and glue. Now, where you hear stories of witches back in the old days making blood sacrifices, blood sacrifices that they were making at that time was kill that they had from meat that they were going to eat. So they were sacrificing meat that they were eating. Now, I'm not saying go get meat you're going to eat and kill it. No, I'm not telling you to do that. Okay, it's humane. That's what shamans would do. So it would be humane. So this is how they would do ritualistic sacrifices. I'm not telling people to do this shit. I'm not saying it's okay. I don't believe in doing this because I don't believe in doing blood sacrifices. But then, like I said, there's not too much information I'm putting out there because people get the wrong idea and then they think, oh, it's okay to do this. It's okay to do that. It's all right to do this. No, it's not okay. People get this fantastic idea that they know what they're doing. They know how to harness. They watch all these fantastic TV shows and they get this idea that this is based on a reality. No. People like me, I watch these shows. They add a hint of truth and then they fan fiction the shit out of it. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And this is where people, like yesterday, we have to deal with these people that think, oh, Satan's talking to me. And this person left talking about, oh, Satan got mad at me. Now my head's burning for talking to you and telling you what he said. No, he's not going to do that. He's not going to physically attack you like that. When I actually had my affliction, it was nothing of the sorts. And I know what possession, or mine was obsession, where I had an affliction of sorts was like, and somebody was playing with me. And I do not appreciate it. And other people that have had afflictions know what it feels like. I've studied stigmata. I've studied possession. I've studied deep into it. Because after dealing with my case, I went deep into it. I've studied exorcisms. I've studied different type of things because when I got exorcised, I was 11. And that's when I stepped out as a witch. Because I played with the Ouija board by myself. I was 11 turning 12. And I called demon, angel, alien, whatever the hell you want to call it. And it's with me. And this is why people tell me I did something wrong, because it stayed with me. It's my guardian. And believe me, I don't regret having it because it's protected my family. And when I say I balance, you can ask any other witches that are a true witch. It's kind of different for others. This is why they get scared. Wiccans don't want to admit that there's a darkness out there because they feel as soon as they admit it that everything will come crashing down. They want to admit that there's only light. And at first, I wanted to kind of practice that myself, but then I felt that I would be an oxymoron because you look at the news and you know the world is not just light, that the world has equality. Not equality, but duality. If you wish that the world had equality, but it don't. It has duality. And right now, it doesn't have as much duality as it needs. The scale is tipping more towards the dark than evenly scaled. The scales are tipping so far because people are allowing it, and that's bad. But people are allowing it to tip that way. It's not that the entities are doing it or the darkness is doing it, and people are bringing this in. Not spirits, not demons, not angels. not aliens, not the devil, not Satan, whatever you want to call him, Moldalort, Movalo, whatever anybody wants to call him. People are doing it. They're allowing this shit to go on. Scientists create diseases. Government allows them to do this. Government pays them to do this because what do? They create this stuff for chemical warfare. They do it in every other country. US does it here in our own front and backyard. What are they called? Modern day alchemists. You can call them your modern day Merlins if you would like. And you can call them, that's why they have the A's. That's why, like I said before, they headbutt with witches. Alchemists and witches have headbutted since the dawn of mankind because, they had their potions and they had their little fancy, alchemy bottles and everything else. And we had our, nature. We did everything in nature. So, yeah, we've headbutted and, had our own things, but it's happened. Since we could remember, since Dungeon and Dragon times, since BC and DC, and you can go back predating. I mean, throughout history, you've had different things in there. It's just only thing that's changed is time. People have been the same. Only thing that's changed is clothing, the time. That's it. People have remained the same. It's just been a fight on civilization and a war against one another and trying to outdo each other on creating different type of things and people allowing the evil that they create to manipulate each other. People create the evil, not evil doing it. People allow the evil in. Like Bray Wyatt, let me in. Which I love Bray Wyatt. Don't even get me started. I love Bray. He's one of my favorite wrestlers. And seeing him as the Fiend, it kind of gives you an idea. It's hilarious. And it kind of makes you think. Him saying, let me in. And people they bring the evil in quite seriously because it's like they want the downfall of civilization. I mean, I'm going to bring up something since I brought in the devil and God. Think about Adam and Eve. The story of the Bible. God gave them, and this goes to show you how much I know my Bible. And they even say that, Satan knows his Bible. Yes, I'm the devil, guys. Be warned. God put them in the Garden of Eden, and he gave them free will. And he gave them anything he want. All he told them to do. Don't eat from the tree of knowledge. You can eat from anything you want. You can do anything you want. Just don't eat from the tree of knowledge. They had no idea they were naked. They didn't have no idea of sin because they were innocent. And all he said, don't eat from the tree of knowledge. Because if they ate from the tree of knowledge, then they would have the understanding they would be naked, that they would need to be clothed, that they were living in sin. But since they were innocent, they had no idea. So they didn't have to worry about that. And supposedly, Lucifer slithered in on his stomach because he was cast out from heaven. God and Lucifer are the same person. I hate the bust shots bubble. God, Satan. Boom. Scary truth, isn't it? They are the same person. Okay? Duality, people. That is duality. Wake up, America. And I'm probably going to get shot for that, but oh well. That's the greatest duality of it all. That's what people need to realize. Anywho, supposedly, as the Bible depicts, women are the baddest of them all. Lucifer decides to go to Eve first. Maybe because she was the best looking one of them all. I'm being cocky. Anyway, he goes and tempts her first. And it takes him a while to tempt her. So it goes to tell you something. We have strong will. He had to sit there and pitch and pitch and pitch and pitch and pitch. I mean, he had to sit there and throw everything, including the kitchen sink, at this woman to get her to decide, okay, let me take a bite. And finally she decides, fuck it. Because he tells her everything. You'll know this, you'll know that, you'll understand the whole diversity of everything. You'll know everything in the universe. Don't you want to know? And to be honest, hell fucking yeah, I'd want to know. What the hell? Why wouldn't you want to know everything? Why would you be not denied to know something? Why would God deny you that? Deny you knowledge, deny you knowledge of the whole entire universe. Why would he take that away from you? Give you everything in the world but knowledge. He'd make you stupid as fuck. Make you an imbecile. Pretty much make you like, but give you everything else. And I'm not making fun. I'm just saying that's pretty much what he made them. He made them mentally handicapped, gave them everything else, but made them mentally handicapped. If people think about the story, truly think about the story. Okay. And then Lucifer stops and makes them think. He's sitting here making fun of you idiots. He's sitting here telling you you're a bumbling, dumbling idiot that can't think for yourself. You literally have no knowledge of shit. And he's telling you you can't think. And yeah, everything's perfect. You wouldn't have to do, I mean, literally, God did the thinking for them. And I can understand why it'd be a balance, I could understand the scale. I kind of could, because being told this story back when I was in Sunday school, I was sitting there and I'd be like, and even now I sit there and still think about it. Like, what would I have done if I was Adam and Eve? What the fuck would I do? Because I still want to know everything, but would I give up the perfect world? Like, I wouldn't have to worry about, tilting the AC, getting the perfect right air conditioning. I'd have perfect, air quality. I'd have the perfect food every day. I'd have all the animals in the fucking world. I wouldn't have to worry about being, the perfect skinny, the perfect fat. I'd have everything I fucking want. Wouldn't have to worry about having a period. It'd be fucking great. Have the perfect sex. I mean, I'm just, the thoughts I didn't think about this when I was a kid. I thought about this when I'm older. People are like, oh my God, she thought about this when she was a kid. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But you get what I'm paraphrasing. You know what I'm saying? But it just makes you think. And then you think you could have all the knowledge in the world. You could have all the questions in the universe answered. And you're sitting here like, do I want to be dumb as fuck and have everything in the world? Or do I want to know all the answers in the world and have to suffer? But it's like, but to me, the Bible is just the greatest story ever written, but it has so many loopholes. It has so many loopholes. I could point out every loophole in the Bible ever written. But they would tell you Satan can do that too. So I guess I'm Satan in a Sunday hat. So I guess I'll wear it well. Any motherfucking who. So Eve bit the apple and yummy, yummy, yummy. And then she knew she was butt naked and here comes the fucking leaves. And then she goes and tempts Adam. And here comes God, all thunderous and mad and blah, 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 blah. Seriously. And it makes you think about our situation now. Like, seriously. And see, this I paraphrase. Adam and Eve were given a choice. Okay? Freedom of choice to choose if they wanted to do whatever they wanted. So why couldn't people today, they talk about the end of the world, the end of the times, that, there's going to be an Antichrist and he's going to come down here and say he's God, and, he's going to bear the mark of the beast. And, there's going to be like, God's going to come down here in a raining chariot and he's going to sound the horn. And he's going to collect all his Christians and there's going to be this tribulation period and blah, 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 blah. And believe me, I know the whole shindig. Okay. But why can't you fight against it? People just think that you have to go along with it. Why can't you? You have the right to choose. People think that you have to, they just want to go along with it. Like, you want to condemn all the children Oh, they're innocent. They're going to go to heaven. You want to condemn all your loved ones? They're greedy. They're selfish. They're assholes. And they think they're going to go to heaven. I'm sorry to tell you. God tells you not to be selfish, not to think of yourself, to think of your brethren before yourself. And yet these motherfuckers think they're going to go to heaven. They said that hell is the biggest place. It goes to say why we're having so many motherfucking earthquakes. All these Christians are going to go because there's so many motherfucking Christians. You know, we're outnumbered by all these fucking Christians. It's going to be them going, not us. Do you see how they behave? And I'm not, you know, like I said, I don't want to judge them. They make it too fucking easy. I know, like I said, I've been to Bible college. I am actually supposed to be a preacher. And I'm supposed to be teaching. I'm supposed to be doing seminars. I'm supposed to be doing all this shit right now. And I wouldn't do it if they offered to give me a church, if they offered to give me everything in the world I wanted. I'd tell them to kiss my ass and lick the shit off my bunghole. I know it's pretty nasty, but I'm paraphrasing. But yeah, that's a paraphrase. But I'm being honest, because that's just how much it irritates me. Just because how they behave, how they act, and then just like the issues I had to deal with yesterday. And they have people thinking that this is okay. And people are so misled. And then the thing is, I try to educate people that are like-minded like myself. And I have these people coming in and just trying to poke at me, trying to figure out if they're real or if they're playing, or if I could figure out if they're actually people like that they're for real, or if I could pick up on them. And I picked up on this person and they're playing with me, that they're not for real. They were sitting there laughing the whole time that they were typing. That there was probably a few people in the room with them, and they're like, oh my God, let's see it. Let's see how she'll respond to this. Oh my God, I got another thing. Type this out. And the thing is, you don't want to play with someone who has a gift that can pick up. I can pretty much pick up. It takes me a little bit to sit there and ping on an energy. But once I start pinging, it gets bad for them. So, and it's not that I'm threatening anybody. It's more that I feel sorry that somebody has to behave in that way, that they have to sit here and come after someone like me because I'm trying to help like-minded individuals like myself. That I'm trying to educate people that want to learn like myself, that have actual gifts, that feel like they're losing their mind because they could walk past someone and they could feel an energy off someone and it makes them utterly nervous, that they feel sick, that their anxiety pings, and they don't understand why they feel that way, and they want to go home and they don't want to be around people because they're an empathy and they're a sensor. And I understand them more than they know because my mom's a sensor. That's one of my gifts that I got when I was 21. And it's a good gift to have because you can avoid people that way. And you know when you're crossing someone that's really bad news. And sometimes you can pick up on it when you're talking to someone like that online. You can pick up when someone's lying to you. You can pick up when someone's being sincere about a gift. You could pick up on a past life, remorse. I mean, it's crazy. And people think we're full of shit. that we're fake, that people like us don't exist, and that they don't understand why people like them don't exist. I can't answer your question on that. I don't know why more people. There's a lot of people out there like us that do exist, yes. And more people learn how to open their minds. You'd be surprised. Meditation. If you meditate more, you could actually pick up on a sensory gift. You actually can. You could learn how to judge people if you pay attention. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you're going to come into being able to learning how to becoming a witch like that overnight. Sometimes it won't be you. Sometimes it won't be somebody else. It's not of the devil. It's not of God. It's higher up. You dipstick familiar? Mosquitoes, I am telling you, have something to do with this damn virus because my familiar is wanting to kill them, right? My son's familiar. Anyway. I'm just telling you, if you really feel that something is in your head talking to you, you have a mental problem. And do not ever stop and think that you don't. The devil, and I'm telling you all this right now, would not come and waste his time to talk to you if he really was there. We would be insignificant to him because in the Bible, he hates us. We are of low in the Bible. We are like maggots to the devil. He wouldn't waste his time. He wouldn't poop on us. He wouldn't pee on us. He wouldn't piss on us to put us out if we were on fire. Because we are literally his guard to punish when we fuck up. So he wouldn't even come down here to even influence us because when we mess up, guess where we go? If heaven and hell really exist. So he wouldn't even try to influence us. Where they say he influences us, no, he don't. We influence ourselves, people. It ain't the devil. People blame him for everything because he's a scapegoat. People influence themselves to want within yourself. You know how to say no. People always look for ways to blame everything on. It's either, oh, it's the devil. Oh, it was her. Oh, it was him. Oh, it was a cat. Oh, it was an eggplant. It told me to stick it up my twat. No, I'm sorry to tell you, it wasn't the eggplant talking to you. It was your dumb ass that told you to go do it because you are not mentally healthy. And I'm not making fun of you. I'm telling you to seek mental help because you need to. Because if there was something out there that had that kind of power, honey, it wouldn't waste your time if you were the president of the United States because it wouldn't have time for you. It would be waging a war against the one that created it because it hates him. And it would go after someone that's equally as powerful as it. We have no power, so it would have nothing to gain from playing with us. We are just mere little puppets, and it would send its lesser beings after us. So it wouldn't play with us. It has other little things that mess with us, and they wouldn't even talk to us. It would just take over. So you guys need to quit playing games. It's not funny. I got you. I got your ticket. I got your number. Point blank, you need to behave. The switch doesn't find it funny, and other people don't either. Because point blank, psychologists, therapists, other people that actually have severe health issues, that actually do have mental health issues, that cannot help things, they do actually hear things. And you people playing games like this are making it actually bad for people that actually do have health problems, that suffer with things, and you come and play games like this. You are making a laughing matter out of things when you're pranking people. and you're trying to scare people, and you're thinking people that actually have gifts that can't read on people, that they can't possibly figure it out online because they're lying about who they are because they can't possibly know because they're fake. I'm not fake. And I'm not doing this just because I'm a bored fat bitch. I have nothing better to do. My husband is ignoring me. My kids certainly don't love me. And my mom is just a bored mistress bitch that is just bored as I am. Actually, no, everyone really likes me and everyone really likes talking to me. And I actually really do have a lot of friends. I actually just kind of hermit myself, especially more now than ever. So that assumption is kind of inaccurate. A lot of people like me. So that's not it. Um so no, I actually have a really cool personality. A lot of people find me quite funny. So you're wrong on all accounts. So the harassment is going to stop. I'm going to keep making my videos and I'm going to keep educating people irregardless. And either YouTube's going to, catch it or the authorities are going to catch it. So either you guys are going to figure out getting arrested is fun, or YouTube's are going to stop busting y'all's and deleting y'all's channels, or maybe eventually someone's going to find y'all and I don't know. But the moral of the story, do I believe in something up there? Most definitely. I've ring tangled with a lot of them. And I'm about ready to catch my cat and pin him up by his toes and tickle him. And don't pretend that you have a higher power talking to you, because one of these days they might actually go through your anus and pop through your mouth and start talking, and they might actually turn your insides into smashed potatoes and make you spew out tomato paste through your mouth. So if you don't want to look like Linda Blair's twin ugly sister, I advise y'all to quit, because you might not be getting acknowledged by the supernatural spirits on the outside, but one day you might. Because believe me, you start playing with things that go bump in the night, they will start. I'm not talking about me. I don't want to play with y'all. I really don't have no interest in y'all, because this is kind of like elementary and middle school games. I don't got time for it. I'm here to help witches, other people that are trying to learn. I'm doing tarot card readings, rune stones. I'm reading Samhain, different things like that, talking about topics, doing unboxings, stuff like that. I don't got time for this little BS. Okay? I'm talking about actual entities. So you start acknowledging things, start pretending that things are talking to you, things are telling you to do things. Something might come up and start really talking to you. Something might start really acknowledging you. And when I say things do start talking, like I said, lower things do come up and they do talk. And yeah, exorcisms are real. I have had one. It's not a joke. So be careful of what games you play. Because, like one of my movies says, be careful of when you stare into the abyss, because the abyss might stare back into you. Quote, The Order, my favorite movie. One of many. And the movie had a lot of truth in it. So be careful of what you do. You stare in the darkness too long, it will look back into you. So be careful of what lines you cross and what lie. I mentioned that I know the Brotherhood of Satan. I know some of the members because I've been friends with them since my MySpace days. I knew a lot of the top leading members. I know a lot of the people in a lot of other groups up higher up. I am friends with a lot of other people. I'm not a member of the Brotherhood of Satan. No. I have been invited into a lot of big covens. I refuse to join a coven. It's not out of disrespect. I prefer to be a solitaire. I have a family coven, which is my family within my family walls. I have students I teach, but I do not have a coven. I refuse to have a coven because of my own personal beliefs. But like I said, I have friends within higher up ranks and orders of further out municipals. So people that do have different things, I do have Satanist friends. I do have Brotherhood Satan. I do have Christian friends. I do have Buddhist friends. I do have friends that do practice Tao. I do have friends that are Muslims. I have friends in everything. I don't judge. I have Catholic friends. I have agnostic friends. I have atheist friends. I mean, I have friends over the rainbow. I coexist. And that's a true witch's way, is coexist and do not start wars. I don't want a one world religion. Fuck no. Because that would make the Bible thumpers really fucking happy. Nah. I just most certainly know. I think that the world needs to have colorful duality. I think everybody has the right to believe what they want. I just don't think that they need to believe that raping, killing animals is okay. Raping, killing children is okay. Stalking children for murder is okay. Bless you. And killing yourself is okay. No, it's not. So if you have any of those feelings, call 1-800-SUICIDE or get a hold of me. Fine, you're not. I don't care what you think. All seriousness, if the person that was talking to me thinks that if they weren't playing a game with me, in all seriousness, check yourself in a mental hospital if you were being serious. And tell them everything you said to me, word for word. And don't ever let them let you check out. Okay? Because honestly, that was sick as shit. And people like that shouldn't be allowed on YouTube. They shouldn't be allowed on the internet. And I'm sorry. That's just believe me. Because the devil really did exist, I would send that sorry ass to the devil. Believe me. I really would have. For saying all that shit, I really would have. Because the devil, like I said, wouldn't have wanted any of those things. And that would have been an offering I would have gladly have made. Best better believe. I know it's messed up for me to say. But being that I'm a parent, animal activist, and everything else, anybody in my predicament has to understand why I say that. And being that I wanted to be a psychologist, that still steps on my toes. And I know that I should be willing to work with someone, but it's one reason why I never went through with being a psychologist, because I would lose my shit hearing someone talk like that. They would probably have to escort me out of my little cubicle of my doctorate area and be like, okay, you can come back in about 2 weeks when you cool down. And from beating the crap out of your patient, maybe pick up your last check.
Can I give me a Sprite, Mom?
Yeah, go ahead, baby. Well, actually, there ain't no more.
Oh, there isn't?
No, that's why I told you to take out the box.
Oh, oof. Okay.
Yeah, oof. Y'all drank the last ones. So, yeah. The prank if anything, was duly noted, and I'm asking for it to be stopped. And for everybody else to understand where I'm coming from. That I'm just here to do my videos, to educate those who are curious about, spirituality, supernatural, different things of that nature.
Can you hear me? Phone?
And here you go. And things of that nature. If you're not going to be serious about it, if you're going to come on here and start bullshit, just avoid my channel, please. That's all I'm asking. Because I'm going to make videos like this, totally debauching the whole entire thing and breaking it down like I am. And I don't understand why someone would want me to. But especially on something like that, I don't understand why someone would want to joke like that. Or even, I don't know. People these days go way too far. They really do. And believe me, I'm not sensitive in the least, but when I hear certain things like that and seeing the things I have seen, and I've had some messed up shit happen to my friends when I was younger. There's reasons why things bother me the way that they do. And I'm not going to divulge and go into why. Just know, starting from 8 and up, there's been, 3 and up, I should say. I've had a lot of fucked up shit happening. So, have to. No one should have to tolerate shit, especially on their own personal things. And yeah, I'm sharing this out here for the internet, but I'm not posting it to anywhere where it should bother anybody. I'm sharing it only where my students and anybody like-minded could find it. So if anybody doesn't like the topics I'm sharing, can click off of it. They don't have to comment it. They don't have to follow me. They don't have to click my icon. I mean, if you keep clicking on my stuff, you're going to get my videos popping up in your feed. That's understandable because the more you click on my videos, the more I'm going to pop up. So if you don't want me popping up in your feed, stay off my channel. That's the only reason why I'm popping up in your stuff so much is because you keep clicking on my videos. You stay off my channels, you stay off my videos, I won't be in your feed so much. The thing is, I'm not going to people, they're coming to me, and it's like, if you want me to help you, I will help you, but just don't be odd about it. But if you're here to mess with me, just leave me be. I don't need people messing with me like this. I've had enough of people mess with me throughout my years. I certainly don't need this crap now. I've had the fat chance. Oh, she's so fat. She's so fat. I've had, oh my God, she's a guy. Yeah, I gave birth. I have ovaries. I have periods, but yeah, I'm a guy. Yeah, about that. I've had every mean thing said to me possibly. So I don't understand why we're still stuck in that phase of life, why people still have to be that way. Even though this video is going off topic, I was here supposed to be talking about the devil and God. But I'm trying to end on a certain T to where hopefully certain ones that are kind of coming at me, because I'm not saying anything to kind of get like the red flags for them to even come at me, because it seems like I'm still getting a certain person around to bother me. And I think I know who it is. And it's like, you would think they would get the hint, but they're not. So I must be pretty interesting to this person. They must really find me intriguing, that my topics are really fascinating, that they must like looking at me, because they would stop bothering me after a while. They would quit following my videos. But evidently, they won't quit bugging me. So evidently, they're kind of letting me know that evidently the childhood thing is still in effect of the BS thing. It's nauseating, to be honest. But I'm still going to do my thing. I'm still going to have fun. And I really don't care. It's just, I wish people would learn to understand I'm changing my tempo and I'm doing my own thing. And I'm not bothering said certain crowds no more. So they should just leave me the hell alone and let me do my thing. And for them to do their own thing. And they should move the hell on. And it seems like they're still stuck in reverse and they can't move on from the past. So it shows that they definitely have a mental problem and they can't move on. So they're definitely sick and they need help. They need Jesus. They need a Lord. Anywho, y'all, I hope you did enjoy some of this video. That was informative. And if anybody has questions, you can throw it down in the comment. And hopefully it doesn't get too fucking weird, because I'm not in the mood for any much weirdness, because your witch has had enough. I'm breaking out. I don't normally get pimples, but I am breaking the fuck out. It could be this coronavirus too, stressing me the fuck out. My poor husband has been working his ass off, so I'm just like, But I am enjoying video gaming, though. But kicking people's ass. Beating the shit out of them is fun. Taking my stress out on them. Die. That's a good way to take out your stress. If you really think some fucked up shit's going on, play video games. You know? Stressful. Anyway, I'm pandering. Like I said, if you think something's going on, you hear voices, don't be scared to talk to your doctors. I know that anybody doesn't want to admit anything. Fuck's sake, smoke pot. Okay? Smoke CBD. Calm the fuck down. Meditate your ass. Talk to a doctor. Talk to a mental health specialist. I don't care. You know, maybe you're hearing spirits, but if they start telling you to rape and kill animals, people, or anything, get your ass to a mental institution. I do not care. Okay? I mean, I'm watching the show The Outsider. Get your ass to the mental institution. Okay? I do not give a... Okay? I know Stephen King is based off fiction, but... You know, we don't need another Charles Manson. We don't need another Richard Ramirez anytime soon. we don't need one ever again, to be honest. You know, we have enough of things going on in the world today without people thinking that this stuff is legit. Okay. And believe me, I study my history, you know, Ted Bundy, like I said, Charles Manson, Richard Ramirez. You have lists of them. Like I said, my mom does criminal justice. She studied criminal minds and different things like that. That's one of her things is criminal psychology. Get your asses to the mental health. Don't come to me on that shit. I don't want to hear nothing about it. Get your butts to the mental health and tell them what you're having. And for God's sake, stay away from animals and kids, grown-ups. Don't kill yourself. I'm going to end the video, and in about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, I should be posting my witch casket unboxing, and if I feel up to it, I should be doing a tarot card reading and go from there this week. And I may do my Samhain reading, but I wanted to get this video up because I was picking up on some stuff. But I did want to also put up about that because I know there is some people that they do have mental health issues and they do hear stuff, and I do want them to understand that I do understand, and they do need to go to the mental health. But I do know that some are playing and they just need to shut up and just behave themselves because, like I said, they're making real people that are sick look bad. Know that I love you guys and be safe out there. Stay off the streets, like I said, as much as possible. Quit hoarding the damn toilet paper and paper towels, diaper wipes, and everything else because you motherfuckers know for the love of the gods and the goddesses, your ass is not going to be shitting that much. Only time you need that much is if your ass has the coronavirus. So quit being a dumbass. Anyway, I'm going to let y'all go. And I'm going to go eat me some ramens because that's one thing I need to eat because it lasts and you don't have to worry about it going bad. All right, guys. I love y'all and y'all have a good one and y'all be safe because this world is psycho. Lord, I'm starting to see more of it. Y'all be careful. Bye. Oh, God, my arm's flabbed. It was disgusting. I'm working out. Trust me. I've been working out because I do not want that. My grandma's used to do that. That was so scary. And she was a skinny bitch. Skinny people even do that. That's bad. And I got muscles. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Bye.